Hi everybody, welcome to or back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to do a quick germination test so that you can see if it is time to replace that old packet of seeds that you have stored away in your garage. For those of you that are new around here, my name is Christina and I have a very small backyard garden in Chicago, Illinois, which is zone 5B/6A. Because I have such a small space, it is not uncommon for me to think that I purchased a seed packet a year or two ago, and then when I go to plan my garden, I realize these seeds are actually a lot older than I thought that they were. So for example, I have these two seed packets here. I have this packet of cinnamon basil, which has a sell-by date of 2012, and this packet of cilantro, which has a sell-by date of 2014. So you can do the math. Both of these packets are roughly about 10 years old. So can I still plant these seeds in my garden and get healthy plants out of them? And the way I'm gonna figure that out is by doing a quick seed germination test. When I say the germination rate, what I mean is the percentage of seeds that are viable for growth. It is the percentage of seeds that if you plant will actually start the germination process, break that dormancy, and grow into a healthy and viable plant. As seeds age, that germination rate does tend to go down and it does tend to drop. But just because seeds are old doesn't mean that you can't use them in your garden and doesn't mean that you can't grow plants from them. To conduct this test, you're going to need four things. You're gonna need a piece of paper towel, you're gonna need a spray bottle full of water, you're gonna need some seeds, and you're going to need a plastic bag. I would also suggest maybe a Sharpie or some other way to label your plastic bag, but that's only necessary if you're doing multiple tests that you need to keep track of. So we're gonna go ahead and start up here with our cilantro seeds. Now, if you remember from my last video, I talked about the germination time, the time for germination. So on my cilantro seed packet here, it says that time is 7 to 14 days. The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna wet your paper towel. I usually like to do this under the sink and just wring it out so that it's pretty damp. Then you're gonna lay 10 seeds onto the paper towel. You're gonna spray those seeds with your spray bottle. And then you're gonna fold your paper towel up and you're gonna stick it in this plastic bag. So after I go ahead and put it in this plastic bag, I'm gonna have to wait 7 to 14 days, and then I can take it out and I can check to see how many of these seeds have germinated. The reason you're gonna wanna pop this paper towel into a plastic bag is so that you can keep that moisture on those seeds as they're going through this germination process. If your seeds start the germination process and that paper towel dries out and the seeds dry out at any point, they will die 100% of the time. So you want to make sure that that's not happening. If your seeds are dying because they're drying out, it's not necessarily indicative of germination issues as much as it is environmental issues. So I've got some cilantro seeds here that I conducted this test on a couple of weeks ago, and we're going to open it up and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna unfold this, and I can see that out of these 10 seeds, 4 of them have started sprouting and 4 of them had started this germination process. And so to do the quick math on that, 4 out of 10 is 40%. So this has about a 40% germination rate. And so what that tells me is that this packet of seeds will still grow into plants, but unfortunately it's not great. So if I were to start these from seed with a 40% germination rate, I would be putting quite a few of these, probably 4, 5, maybe even 6 seeds into one of those little cell blocks so that I could ensure that I would have some germination out of them. And then if more than one plant started to sprout out, what I would do is thin them at that point. But with a 40% germination rate, that tells me I definitely want to look into replacing this packet of seeds with a fresh pack. So let's go ahead and do this one more time and I'll show you what a successful germination rate looks like. This is a packet of seeds that I got at a seed swap, and it has an expiration date of 2015. So again, these are super, super old. I don't know the history of these seeds because I got them at a seed swap. I don't know if they were properly stored or anything about them. So we're gonna go ahead and conduct this test. And as we can see, 7 out of the 10 seeds that I tested these on actually started the germination process. So these have a 70% germination rate despite being old. So with a 70% germination rate, I would absolutely plant these in my garden, and I would kind of plant them as normal, probably 1 or 2 seeds per cell, and I wouldn't really feel the need to rush to replace this packet of seeds anytime soon. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you found this video helpful. If you'd like to see the video that I put out last week where I show you how to set up a seed starting chart in Google Sheets, you can check that out here. Otherwise, I will see you in another couple of weeks for more gardening content. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.